why they don't tell you about mental health. A lot of people will want to make you believe that the only people that have mental issues are the people in the mental hospitals, are the people that, are orchestrated by society, are the people that's homeless, or people that don't have enough to eat or enough money. But that's a lie, man. Contrary to the belief, anybody and everybody can get, mental health, situation, and by saying that, I mean anybody can have a problem with their mental health, just like anybody can have a problem with their physical health. The same thing, anybody can have a problem with their mental health. This shit does not discriminate if you poor. It does not discriminate if you rich. It does not discriminate if you're in a relationship. It does not discriminate if you're single. It does not discriminate if you're young or old. It does not discriminate if you're tall or short. It does not discriminate if you're ugly or if you handsome or pretty, and it doesn't discriminate if you are a gangster, a square. It doesn't discriminate if you are, a pastor, or if you are a Muslim, or if you are a Christian. Like, it doesn't discriminate for nobody. This shit can hit anybody. And one thing they don't tell you is that you got to take care of your mental health as much as you take care of your physical health. You have a lot of people telling you got to eat right, physically, but nobody's telling you that you got to be right mentally. Everybody want to tell you, you got to eat the right food, you got to exercise, this and that to be good physically, but nobody wants to tell you that you got to put the right stuff in your brain to be right mentally, to be right, emotionally. I'm sorry about that noise over there. Yeah, you got to be right emotionally and mentally. Nobody tells you this. Nobody wanna sit there and advocate about mental health. Nobody. When anybody can go through it. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter like who you are. You can be a blood, a crib. You can be a Muslim, a Christian. You can be white. You can be black. You can be short and tall. You can be fat. You can be skinny. It doesn't matter. You can still go through the fucking mental health issues. Just like you can go through physical health issues as anybody. That's the same way you can go through mental health issues as anybody. So the purpose of this video is to bring a little bit more awareness on the issue, and not just bring a little bit more awareness on the issue. It's also to help those that feel like they are struggling mentally to know that they're not alone, and to know that they can seek help anytime in this world, because it doesn't matter if you're a child, if you are adult, you can still go through mental health issues. You can still deal with sadness, depression. You can still deal with, like bipolar. You can still deal with schizophrenia. You can still deal with like all these other issues that so-called, mental health, And, like, let's say bipolar. Like, bipolar is like a mood disorder, and I'm not going to try to go into all the mental health stuff in here because there are professionals. There are doctors actually on YouTube that actually teach about this stuff too. And there are actually doctors in real life that you can go to get actual help, Like, bipolarism is like, you get mood swings, you get mood swings from any time. It doesn't matter if you was feeling good at this moment. You can go from feeling good to feeling bad, or mad, stuff like that. Or you can go from, I just got an order, yo. Or you can go from feeling sad to feeling happy all of a sudden, and you can go from feeling sad to feeling happy all of a sudden. I had an order, but I think I missed it because I was making a video, y'all. So you can go from feeling sad to feeling happy all of a sudden, And you can also go from feeling, excited to feeling bored all of a sudden. Like that's one of the bipolar thing. And I feel like a lot of people do have bipolar, but it's just undiagnosed, like a lot of people do have ADHD, attention disorder, but especially in this generation, the generation of internet, it's just undiagnosed, to be honest with you. So to be honest, like a lot of time people want to treat their mental health with drugs, Drugs is the number one thing that motherfuckers want to run to treat their mental health, Also, let me talk about schizophrenia a little bit. Like schizophrenia is like having delusions, having delusions of grandeur, having delusions of, and everybody can experience this, because everybody can experience this. So that's why a lot of people, they don't want to talk about it, but everybody can really experience this, having delusion of grandeur, having delusion of, like feeling like you're better than some people and some people, are better than you. All that is like schizophrenia, And another thing is you got to understand is you don't have to have schizophrenia to have delusions. There's a delusional disorder too. And it's another mental health issue called PTSD. Like you can, if you understand, like, PTSD is like if you had went through trauma during your childhood, you can experience PTSD, and PTSD can fuck you up in life, because when when you're going through life, and normally you can always feel like you're going to experience the same shit that you experience, when it's just normal, sometimes like sometimes you go in jail and then you experience post-traumatic trauma, and all that, and some people, that wasn't fit right, when they was in Africa, and they actually experienced shit like that too, to be honest with you, when they was a kid, So another thing is what people don't understand is like sadness and depression and all that. It's like something that it's not talked about like as mental health, because they want you, as soon as you say it, they want you to just like they want you to just like let it go, give it up, be happy, don't worry, be happy. That's some people's favorite saying, and it's easy to sing Bob Marley and be like, don't worry, be happy, but some people, this is a major issue within them. This is something that they struggle with, like mentally. This is something that they can't help. Because of that, like you need to understand something. You don't need to feel alone. Like whenever you sad, like suicidal, feeling like, man, you're not worth nothing. Your life don't mean nothing. Like you don't have to feel like you alone, man. Like we got you. Everybody got you. The whole world is behind you, and they got you, man. And all you gotta do is seek the proper help. Sometimes you might need a therapist to talk to on a regular basis. To talk to about some issues that you can't talk to anybody else. Sometimes you might need a close friend that understands your situation, that you can laugh about without feeling like you being too sad to them, or you bringing in energy down, whatever, Or sometimes you can write a journal, like listen to music. Sometimes music helps. Sometimes some movies can help you get out of your head, and sometimes whatever. Sometimes you can make yourself happy by just thinking the right thoughts. Like sometimes you can like whenever you start thinking too much, thinking fast, slow down your thoughts a little bit. Start thinking like the happy thoughts. Start remembering the good things in your life. Start remembering what God has done for you, what life has gave you that's good, what you've experienced that's good on this earth and this universe, all that can really help you, And also sometimes you can go to the river and you can relax, you can take a walk, all that can help you. And also you can eat right. When you eat right, sometimes your mental health can improve. Like if you are constantly eating like junk food, if you are constantly eating like like processed meat, you know, like sometimes it can hinder your progress, you know, in your mental health, you know. Sometimes it can, you know. So sometimes you can change that too, you know. You can change what you eat, and before you know, you can start feeling good, you know, to be honest with you. So yeah, so what's another thing I want to talk about? Let me talk about yeah, like body dysmorphia. Like, you know, that's what it's called. It's like when you feel like you ugly and you feel like you know, you don't, you know, you should die because you don't feel good. You know, like there was actually a guy that was telling his granddaughter that, you know, they feel it was, you know, he was an older man. They was like, oh, who's there in the middle? And then he was like, oh, that's me. I feel ugly. Then he was like, he want to kill himself because he felt like ugly and shit like that. But sometimes you can feel like that, and you don't have to do that, because if you look at it, dogs look better than humans, to be honest with you. If we have to yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you know, but you know, like humans, we like to think that we are the most good looking people, you know, we are the most good looking creatures on this earth, but at the same time, we're really not. Sometimes dogs look better than us, you know, and sometimes other shit looks better than us, but because we are so much in our head, we are so much in our emotions and our thoughts, you know, then we always trying to judge ourselves, you know, and that's the problem, you know. You don't have to judge yourself so much, you know, you don't, you know, and yeah, so I'm just gonna keep it real. Like that can also cause you mental health. You know, financial issues can cause you mental health too. You know, when you feel like your finances aren't going right, when you feel like you know the things that you are doing ain't working. You know, especially like society pressure. You know, especially on men. You know, I feel like women can deal with this easily than men. You know, because women aren't told that they are the sole providers. They aren't told that they are the sole, you know, like breadwinners and stuff like that. So whenever they you know, they're not bringing in the bread, they don't feel as bad as men, you know. But men, we are told that we are supposed to provide, and we are supposed to bring in the bread, and you know, and stuff like that. So whenever we don't do that, it feels like, man, it feels like hell sometimes, you know. It feels like, man, you know, what can we do, you know, to be honest with you. So like, I ain't gonna lie to you, so you need to kind of slow down on the society pressure that it puts on you, because society will put a lot of pressure on you, and it will make you believe that, you know, you're not good enough. It will make you believe that, you know, like you need to, it will make you believe that you need to make sure that, you know, you don't, it will make you believe that you don't need to, yeah, like it will make you believe that you're not good enough because you ain't making a certain amount of money. It will make you believe that you're not good enough because you don't look a certain type of way. It will make you believe that shit. And if you believe that shit and you internalize that shit, then you suffer, you know, because sometimes we suffer because of our beliefs. We don't even suffer because of the reality. We suffer because of what we believe, you know, and what we believe sometimes might not even be true, you know, because belief doesn't always translate into reality or truth, you know. So like when you realize that, you will get it in your head. You will be like, okay, you know, so whatever I was believing, whatever they had made me believe, that shit wasn't even right, you know, to be honest with you. So yeah, so if you're going through mental health, man, I'm sorry, man. You know, like, I wish you all the best. I wish you to heal. I wish you, you know, prosperity. I wish you to be successful. You know, I wish you to have peace, especially peace of mind. There's always peace on this earth, but like, you know, when the best peace is the peace of mind, you know, because the peace of mind is like, it's something that you can't buy, you know, it's something that you can't like run away and get, you know, like you can't go in like a mansion and feel like you're gonna get a peace of mind. No, that's something that you can create in your mind, you know, because when you realize that, you know, like there's always gonna be conflict in this world, there's always gonna be like something that's not right. what you got to make right is your own mind, because your own mind is what you got to live with every day. You know, it's like no matter where you go, you can be in Africa, you can be in America, you can be in the suburbs, you can be in the hood, you can be a blood, you can be a crip, you can be whoever, but you just got to live with your own mind, you know, and that's what you got to put peace in, you know, because, you know, because peace can't, you know, peace can exist everywhere else, but if it doesn't exist in your mind, then you are losing at the time, you know. So you gotta always try to put peace in your mind, you know, because if you don't put peace in your mind, then you'll be fucked up, man, you know. For real.
Listen to my homie, man.
Yeah, man, you know, so that peace of mind is very important, man, and it's very beneficial to you, man, you know. So it's, you know, and it doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost money, you know. It doesn't cost anything, you know. It just costs, you know, like you being able to, like, you know, sit with yourself and you know, and bring peace to yourself, you know. And it doesn't really cost anything, man, you know. A lot of times, you know, you feel like you need drugs to have peace. A lot of times you feel like you need a lot of times you feel like you need drugs to have peace. A lot of times you feel like you need all these people to have peace. A lot of times you feel like you need money, you need success, you need all this other shit, cars and all that to have peace. But peace of mind is free, man. You can always cultivate it yourself, you know. You don't need a lot of things to give you peace. You just need yourself to give you peace, because peace of mind is the most precious thing on this planet. And that's how you heal your mental health. And that's how you heal your depression, you know. And that's how you become whole again, you know, to be honest, you know, because you can always run, you know, you can run anywhere in this world, but you can't run away from you, you know. You can run anywhere, you know, to be honest, you know, you can, you know, but you can't run away from you. So make sure, man, you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you know, like, you share this video. Tell me what you think, man. Comment, you know, below, you know, tell me, like, how you look at this topic, you know, how you feel about this topic. Do you feel like I'm right? Do you feel like I'm wrong? You know, do you feel like, you know, like, you know, medicine can always help you too, you know, but like, it's also your choice to bring yourself peace, you know, bring yourself, you know, like tranquility within your own mind, you know. So that's what's up, man, you know. That's what's up, y'all.